What's up, guys? It's KB. Make sure you subscribe to the Underground Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel. Click the bell icon down below so you don't miss a single video from us. And thanks for tuning in to another video from Underground Sports Philadelphia. Now let's get into it.
Philadelphia, baby, you're gonna love it. Best sports fans in the world. Actually, the worst, but that's what makes them the best.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome into episode number 720 of Underground Sports Philadelphia, presented by the city of Vineland. It's your boy KB coming at you from Underground Studios, fresh off a trip from New York City, and joining me like he does every single week on the Thursday episodes for the people via Bloomington, Indiana, the one, the only HK. It's Thursdays with HK Harrison Krementz. What's going on, brother?
Yes, sir. We're back. We got a nice little episode lined up today, so let's have some fun.
We are going to get into some Birds news, some Phils talk, a little Fly Guys, some Union home opener discussion, and who else? Whatever pops up on the vibes. But before we get into the vibes, make sure you guys are following us on the socials at Underground PHI across the board. Subscribe to the pod on Apple, Spotify, guys. I know we say it every week. I know it probably gets redundant. It probably drives you crazy. But I genuinely say it because it genuinely helps the podcast continue to grow. When you subscribe on Apple, when you subscribe on Spotify, when you leave 5-star ratings and reviews, it helps the show grow. So keep that up. Keep subscribing, Apple and Spotify. And subscribe to the Underground Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Underground Sports Philadelphia. That is where you get full video episodes of this show twice a week, full video episodes of every show on our network, clips, shorts, live streams, original video content. It is all on our YouTube channel. We are at 1,030 subscribers. We're trying to get to 1,100 before March Madness tips off. And guess what, everyone? Harrison's joining us for Underground Madness for the first time this year.
Yes,
It's going to be a doozy of a time.
yes, sir.
So let's make that happen. YouTube.com/@Underground Sports Philadelphia. And this show is proudly presented by the City of Vineland. And the City of Vineland Municipal Calendar features city-organized, city-sponsored, and city-affiliated events that are of public interest. The calendar, which is accessible at vinelandcity.org, is a good way for residents and visitors to build awareness, remain engaged with city government, and participate in local events. You can also follow the City of Vineland on social media via their Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube pages. And through these tools, you can stay connected to the community and get important announcements about programs and services offered by the city, Vineland, New Jersey, where it's always growing season. And big thank you to Security 21 Security Systems and Paul J. Gillespie Incorporated for their continued support of this podcast.
I'm Mayor Anthony Finucci. If you're looking for the right location, think Vineland, New Jersey. Our pro-business approach is supported by financial incentives, workforce development programs, and other resources which can give your business a competitive edge. Whether you're starting a new business or expanding to new markets, our business environment, infrastructure, accessibility, and quality of life make Vineland an ideal location. More information about how we can help your business grow can be found at vinelandcity.org. Vineland, New Jersey, where it's always growing season.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Combine Week. The NFL Combine is going down right around in your backyard right now, Harrison.
Yes, sir. Just a
How-
little bit north.
How is the craziness of Combine Week? Do you get effects of it with the influx of media members and athletes, or is it more so just in Indianapolis?
It stays in Indianapolis. I don't see any reason for them to come down to Bloomington unless they, maybe wanted to get a jump start on next year's combine for all the IU players coming to the draft next year. But I don't think that's a thing. So no, it stays localized.
So Nick Sirianni and Howie Roseman met with the media today, and I think the biggest development is that Howie Roseman said it is a priority to re-sign Zack Baun.
I mean, we already knew this. It's good that he vocalized it. And let's be real, he's not going anywhere. He's re-signing and staying in Philadelphia.
It makes me
They're
laugh.
yeah.
Like,
People are trying to say, "Oh, he's going to the Rams. Oh, he's going to the Vikings." No,
I
he's
don't
staying
get
right
the
now.
Rams thing. Like, can
No.
someone explain that to me like I'm 5? Like, where did that come from?
It just
And
popped up out of nowhere one day, and people just ran with it.
I just don't get how that became a story. I've seen people talk about it with the Broncos, like you said, the Vikings. Zack Baun, like, and you always have that hesitancy, obviously, with free agents who come in on a 1-year deal and like perform over the moon.
Yeah,
But I genuinely like with Zack Baun, not only does he fit the scheme of Vic Fangio's offense,
yeah,
he fits the culture
yeah,
of the locker room and like showed that he wants to be here.
yeah.
And I think that matters. So
It
and
definitely
I
does.
said it when we saw the story, like you don't give Bill Bergey's amulet or medallion to just anybody.
No. There are 2 guarantees I'm going to make for this offseason. 2 guarantees. Zack Baun resigns, Mekhi Becton resigns. Those are my 2 lock them in, put money on them. Bet the house, bet your kids' college tuition on them. They are staying.
Responsibly.
Responsibly. But responsibly, throw a bag on it, if you could throw a bag on it.
Yeah, I agree. I also like more Eagles rumors more so this week. Obviously, still champs, but a lot of rumors swirling now that free agency is like getting closer and closer. The Myles Garrett front is piping hot, and the latest rumor is the Eagles and Commanders are like the 2 front runners of the race for Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
And a report came out, and I apologize, I forget who brought it to the forefront, but it might have been Jeremy Fowler, I want to say, said that in the event that the Eagles are viewed as the dark horse in the situation between them and the Commanders, they would offer Cleveland a package that they could not resist, was the quote.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what that package would be.
And I heard somebody talking about Nolan Smith. Like they would include Nolan Smith in a Myles Garrett package. I would
Oh,
not. I think that is way too hyper reactionary to just.
yes.
And my thing is like, I love Myles Garrett. I think he's a wildly talented player. I think he does great things in the communities he's been in. But here's my thing, Harrison. And if the Eagles do end up getting Myles Garrett, fantastic.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. The Eagles don't, italicize this word, need Myles Garrett.
No.
He would
Would it be
be
nice?
he would be a luxury
Yes.
brought in at a
Gilding the
position of
lily.
need. At a position of need for sure, especially if Josh Sweat leaves, especially if
Yeah.
Brandon Graham retires. It's a position of need for sure. But to trade assets away for a guy
Like
of his
Krementz said.
caliber would be a luxury transaction where you look at the draft, you look at the defensive line depth in the draft, and Adam Schefter came out and said a lot of people have been talking that the player you get at number 10 in this year's draft, you get the same caliber player at number 35.
Yeah, it's such a deep draft this year. And with Abdul Carter's injury, it's just proving that he's injury prone. Maybe you don't take him number 1 overall. Maybe you
Yeah.
let him slide to the second round.
Is this thing on? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3. I'm reaching out to all NFL teams here. Abdul Carter is injury prone as fuck.
Yeah. Do not draft him. Let him slide.
If I was any type of
If I was
GM.
any reasonable GM, I
In
would
particular,
look.
if I was a GM of the following teams, let's say, let's be a little hypothetical here. If I was a GM of the Titans, the Browns, the Giants, the Patriots, the Jaguars, the Raiders, Jets, Panthers, Saints, Bears, 49ers, Cowboys, Dolphins, Colts, Falcons, Cardinals, Bengals, Seahawks, Buccaneers, Broncos, Steelers, Chargers, Packers, Vikings, Texans, Rams, Ravens, Lions, Commanders, Bills, Chiefs. I wouldn't touch Abdul Carter with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, you got to stay away from him.
But if I was Howie Roseman, and if I know Howie Roseman like I know Howie Roseman,
that sly dog.
and if there's an opportunity that presents itself where Howie could wheel and deal maybe and take a risk, just like he took a risk on Jalen Carter,
Just like he took a risk on Saquon Barkley.
Just like he took a risk on drafting Jalen Hurts in the second round. Let's just
Just
say,
like he took a risk on drafting Devontae Smith with the 10th overall pick.
let's just say Howie. I think this is a calculated risk by Howie if he were to trade up and go and get Abdul Carter, even with the injury prone tag. And for the audio only listeners, I suggest you tune into the YouTube. But for the injury prone Abdul Carter, if I'm Howie Roseman, I think that's a risk you can take because the Eagles are so loaded. But those other teams that I just mentioned there, for reiteration purposes, Harrison, if I were the Titans, Browns, Giants, Patriots, Jaguars, Raiders, Jets, Panthers, Saints, Bears, 49ers, Cowboys, Dolphins, Colts, Falcons, Cardinals, Bengals, Seahawks, Buccaneers, Broncos, Steelers, Chargers, Packers, Vikings, Texans, Rams, Ravens, Lions, Commanders, Bills, Chiefs. I don't think those teams that I just listed there are in a position to take a risk on an injury-prone Abdul Carter. And the Eagles can take that risk. And I think we've seen the culture of this Eagles locker room could take Abdul Carter and his injury-prone self under their wing, and he could really develop and you know, the Eagles medical staff is tops in the game to really help out the injury prone Abdul Carter and really like help him get his feet wet for his NFL career to start.
Absolutely. And you know, if I'm especially the Browns and I'm looking at someone who's injury prone, you know, very beat up, very constantly hurt, and then looking at someone, you know, like Cam Ward or Shadur Sanders to replace, you know, your sex pest of a quarterback, I think the decision's pretty obvious. That's it.
I think there's truly the 31 teams I named that cannot afford to draft such an injury-prone player like Abdul Carter. I think it would be organizational malpractice. But the Eagles can afford to do that.
I mean, every other team, they're fighting to get back to the Super Bowl. Meanwhile, we just got there. Who says we need to go back again with, you know, with an injury-prone the defensive player? You know, it's a risk worth taking because you never know. We could go back. We might not go back. But that's a risk we need to take.
Abdul Carter also said that he and his dad went to the Super Bowl together, and his dad bought him a custom jersey so that he could experience being an Eagles fan one last time.
Yeah, before he becomes an Eagles player.
Right, because it would be calculated risk by Howie Roseman to draft an injury-prone Abdul Carter.
And, you know, even if he is drafted by one of those 31 other teams that don't need to take a risk on him, they don't need to take a risk.
It would be a mistake.
would be a mistake. But even if he is drafted by one of those 31 other teams, the second his rookie deal is up, Howie Roseman's going to be on the phone like, hey, what's up, Abdul?
Mhm.
You were a Philadelphia fan for the longest time. How would you like to be a Philadelphia player? Oh, how much are they offering you? How about I offer you half, but you get to come home to Philadelphia? Yeah, you like that? I knew you'd like that.
Yeah, I mean, Abdul Carter is injury prone.
Yeah.
Plain and
Just a
simple.
very beat up player.
Future self, clip all of that.
Yeah.
I think that's got to be the thumbnail.
Yes. It's just both of us.
Looking like fucking Popeye. But yeah,
Who else
combines
pops their spinach? Abdul Carter.
he's got to because he's injury prone.
Yeah, exactly.
But the combine's underway. We do have a connection to the combine. My good pal, Vineland native Tyreen Powell, Rutgers University, is at the combine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Very excited for him. The third Vineland player since 2018 to attend the combine and be part of it. Obviously, Jamil Demby the first, Isaiah Pacheco the second, and now Tyreen Powell. Harrison, you've known me since 2021.
Yes, sir.
I have this sick bit that I do on social media. It's not really a bit. It's just like I like to pump the tires of South Jersey professional athletes and South Jersey superstars in any forum that they're in, whether it's acting, sports, whatever it may be. I always shout them out, especially when they're from South Jersey.
Yep.
Obviously Tyreen is my guy and I will support him no matter what, wherever he goes. But there's a genuine possibility that Tyreen Powell could be a late round Philadelphia Eagles pick. And if that's the case, Hachi, and I can't stress this enough, Machi, would I be insufferable?
That would be incredible. A South Jersey kid coming home playing for the Eagles. I mean, that's what dreams are made of right there.
He grew up an Eagles fan as well. Just saying, putting that out there, Howie. But there's a true possibility. I saw somebody do like a mock draft that not only could the Eagles end up with one South Jersey icon in Tyreen Powell, they could end up with two because a certain Kenneth Gainwell is a free agent, and while I'd love to have Kenny G back, could end up elsewhere. There's a certain running back from the Syracuse Orange that's from the neighboring town of Millville, New Jersey, that goes by the name LaQuint Allen, who I am a huge fan of as well. Covered part of his high school career when I was freelancing over at NJ.com. If the Eagles got both Tyreen Powell and LaQuint Allen in this draft, oh my days, would I be unbearable.
I mean, that would be a very Howie Roseman thing to do. Let's not lie. He's the type of guy who will always bring home the South Jersey Philly kids before anything else, especially if they can fit the system. So, yeah, I'd love that.
Let's see. Where is the mock draft simulator? I want to see if we can make this happen. We're going to do the mock draft simulator here, live on air. You're not going to see it, but we're going to do it. And we're going to do all 7 rounds. So here we go. Pick 32 for the Eagles. We are on the board. Okay, Harrison, here's our first test. Pick 32. The Packers have offered us a trade.
Okay.
Pick 54. A 2026 Green Bay second round pick and a 2026 Green Bay third round pick.
Nah.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have also offered us a trade where we would give up pick 32 and pick 129 in exchange for pick 53, pick 84, and a 2026 Tampa Bay Buccaneers second round pick.
If you're giving up a first round, even a late first round, I say you got to get a first round in return.
And the Buffalo Bills have offered us a trade of us giving up pick 32 in exchange for pick 56 and pick 62.
Nah.
Which
I
pick
say just
62 would be second. It's 2 second-round picks.
if I have to pick any of those trades, I'm taking the Bills one. In all honesty,
So do we want to take the Bills trade or do we want to?
I say for the purpose of the experiment, we just let it ride.
So
Don't
we
take
just
any
reject.
rejects
All
because
right.
you never
So
know how we might trade up.
we are on the board. The best available player is, and apologies on the pronunciation here, Nick Emenwari, a safety from South Carolina.
Okay, I
He
don't
is
think
the
we really need safety help.
21st overall rated player. Mike Green is on the board. He's the 33rd ranked player. He's an edge from Marshall.
I've been hearing good things about him actually.
And then the round out of the top 5 is Xavier Watts, safety from Notre Dame, Harold Fannin Jr., the tight end from Bowling Green, and Jahad Campbell, a linebacker from Alabama.
Now, the tight end from Bowling Green is interesting because that would have to be something that Dallas Goedert would be on board with. And that's the only reason I'd take him. As of right now, I'm leaning towards Mike Green out of Marshall.
Mike
So
Green
yeah,
is.
edge rusher.
We come up on the second round. We have 2 trade offers. The New Orleans Saints, a familiar trade partner, have offered for the Eagles to give up pick 64, which is our current pick here, and pick 166 in exchange for pick 71, which is an early third-round pick, and a 2026 New Orleans third-round pick.
Again, for the purpose of this experiment, I say we just let it ride.
And then the other trade offer is Washington offering us pick 79 and a 2026 Washington third-round pick in exchange for pick 64 and a 2026 Philadelphia 7th-round pick.
Never do deals with division rivals on draft day. Never do deals with
Granted, they did
rivals.
give us Cooper DeJean.
They did get that's true.
If I was Howie, I would take this trade.
Yeah.
Because you're netting positive by getting a third-round pick.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But
yeah, take that.
You want to take it?
Yeah, take it. Fuck it.
Trade accepted. We are now on the clock at pick 79, and the Los Angeles Rams have offered us a trade. Pick 79 and pick 166 for pick 90 and a 2026 LA Rams third-round pick. And then the Atlanta Falcons have offered us a trade for pick 79 and pick 166 in exchange for pick 117, a 2026 Atlanta third round, and a 2026 Atlanta fourth round pick.
I say we take the draft pick here.
Agreed.
And just use, yeah.
So we are on the board. Available players. The best available is defensive tackle from Texas, Alfred Collins. Player number 71st ranked player, Kyle Kennard, an edge rusher from South Carolina. Player 76, Barrett Carter, a linebacker from Clemson. Carson Schwessinger, a linebacker from UCLA. And then to round out the top 5 is wide receiver Jalen Royals from Utah State.
Okay. I'd say take the guy from Texas.
I agree. So we move to pick 96, where the best available player is edge rusher from Louisville, Ashton Galote. Apologies there to Ashton. 90th best player, DJ Giddens, a running back from Kansas State. Pick 92, Elijah Arroyo, a tight end from Miami. Pick 90, or player 96, Jack Beck, wide receiver from TCU. Is that Tiger Beck's brother?
I think so.
might have to take him just because
Yeah, I think that's just
that's the guy.
I think screw everybody else in that pick. Take back.
And we keep going. Okay, we are on the clock at pick 129. The San Francisco 49ers have offered us a trade in exchange for pick 129, pick 138, and pick 189.
Yeah, take it. Why
Deal.
not?
So we're on the clock. The best available players. Bayshul Tutin, a running back from Virginia Tech. Howard Cross III, a defensive tackle from Notre Dame. Ollie Gordon II, a running back from Oklahoma State. Phil Maffa, a running back from Clemson. And Danny Stutzman, a linebacker from Oklahoma.
Oh, take Phil Maffa.
Phil
He's kind of a dog. I've seen him play. He's fun to watch.
We are on the clock here at pick 162. Riley Mills is the best available player, defensive tackle from Notre Dame. Damian Martinez, a running back from Miami. Kyle Monangai, running back from Rutgers. Jalen Rivers, offensive tackle from Miami. And Jonah Monheim, an offensive center from USC.
I'm feeling the Miami offensive lineman. Just so we have another backup.
Jalen Rivers. Done. Next pick. We're on the board again at pick 166. So 4 picks later. Riley Mills, the defensive tackle from Notre Dame, still on the board. Damian Martinez, Kyle Monangai, Jack Kaiser, the linebacker from Notre Dame, and Simeon Barrow, a defensive tackle from Miami.
Take Kaiser, the linebacker out of Notre Dame.
Boom. We keep it moving. We are back on the clock. Damian Martinez, the running back from Miami, still on the board. Anais Peebles, a defensive tackle from Virginia Tech. Mitchell Evans, a tight end from Notre Dame. Marcus Tate, an offensive guard from Clemson. And Oluwafemi Oladejo, an edge from UCLA.
We already took a running back. We already take the D tackle from VT. I'm trying to think of stuff we haven't hit yet.
And we keep it moving to round 7. Oh, that was all our picks because we got a Washington 3rd round pick. Let me see the full results to kind of just see where Tyreen Powell is projected to go in our case here. Round 5. I don't like Kyle Monangai going to the fucking Cowboys. I'll tell you that much.
That's no bueno.
Go round 6. Didn't go round 6. Did he go round 7? LaQuint Allen went round 7, the running back from Millville that went to Syracuse, of course, to the Kansas City Chiefs. And
Yeah,
Tyreen Powell did go in the 7th round, pick 242 to the Chicago Bears.
Okay.
So that kind of gives you a projection of where both of those guys could go. You can get them late round. I would like to see them take Tyreen, probably round 6, and take LaQuint either round 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Because I think they're both dogs and would fit this team perfectly. I think that's everything from Combine and everything. That is brought to you by our friends at 47 Brand. We love 47 Brand here at Underground. I'm currently wearing the Super Bowl champions 47 Brand hat with the patch on the side. Love to see it. I wore it to New York today because I had to personally thank the city of New York for Saquon Barkley for affording him the opportunity to be a Super Bowl champion. Unfortunately for everybody, if you didn't get this one already, it's sold out. But I believe if you put in to get like notified when it'll be back in stock, that puts like a wait list going through that curates like, hey, and lets 47 brand know that like more people want it. All of the Super Bowl champions headwear is sold out on 47 brand's website, rightfully so. But you can check out all the rest of their Eagles gear, Phillies, Flyers, Sixers if you want. I wouldn't suggest, but you can. College, they've got some Premier League stuff, and I'm hoping next season they'll have even more than just the 3 teams they entered with. Their NASCAR stuff is second to none. We love 47 brand. Use our link in the description and get free shipping on all orders with our friends at 47 brand when you join the 47 family by clicking the link in the description and sign up for the 47 family. Join the 47 family. You get free shipping on all orders from our friends at 47 brand. Harrison, let's head on down to Florida and talk a little spring training.
Let's do it.
The Fightins are in camp, and I talked about this on the last episode I put out. I wanted to get your take. So it feels like the Phillies might be tinkering with the lineup a little bit going into this year. And it's not too crazy, but there is a lot of speculation that potentially Trey Turner could be leading off.
I like that.
And it would go top 3 of Turner, Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper.
Yeah, historically, the Phillies have been good with a shortstop leading off the lineup. I mean, you think about Jimmy Rollins back in his heyday. Trey Turner, getting him active right from the jump would be great. It's a shame to lose the Kyle Schwarber leadoff dingers. But, like, get a man on. Kyle Schwarber walks or hits a dinger second up at bat.
Which Corey Seidman brought up 2/3 of Kyle Schwarber's Phillies home runs have been solo shots.
Yeah, it's a shame to waste him at the leadoff when he can just rip a dinger, give us a 2-run, 3-run lead. I would even put I'd put maybe Harper at the 2 spot and then
That's what a lot of people are talking about too, is like having Harper hit second, because it feels like the trend with Major League Baseball now is putting your best hitter in the 2 hole.
Yeah, because either way, you either get a nice little leadoff single, leadoff double, maybe even a walk from Trey Turner. That sets up Harper very well to either get on base or send Turner home, maybe hit a home run himself. But if both those guys wind up on base, you got Kyle Schwarber in the 3 hole. That's a pretty nasty 1-2-3 punch. And it gets progressively more dangerous for home runs as you go.
And I just laugh every time when I like talk about the Phillies or think about the Phillies that everyone's like, "Oh, this team stinks. They suck." But like, I think people forget. I genuinely think people forget that on paper and on performance going into this season, the Philadelphia Phillies, you can make the argument, have the best rotation in baseball.
Yeah.
You're going Wheeler, Nola, Sanchez, Ranger Suarez, Jesus Luzardo.
And have people forgotten that we actually did suck less than 10 years ago?
Like, I think baseball, the biggest litmus test is seeing how you improve season over season in the regular season. It's very different than any other sport, but that shows you the signs of a good team. The reason that they crashed out in the playoffs is because everybody not named Nick Castellanos forgot how to hit. The plate approach was dog shit.
Yeah.
This team is built to win, and I genuinely cannot wait to go on a victory tour when Max Kepler has an unbelievable season. Because I've been the biggest Max Kepler fan probably since 2015 when I started playing fantasy baseball. He is everything this Phillies lineup has been lacking. Contact hitter, drives in runs, can hit the long ball a little bit, plays solid defense, and you got him on a 1-year vet prove it type of deal because he's coming off of 2 major injuries. He had core muscle surgery this offseason.
Yeah.
Like
He's
Kepler
gonna be
is Kepler's going to hit 8th probably in this lineup, I would assume.
Yeah.
The fact that the
would make
Phillies
sense.
7, 8, 9 is not going to be an automatic 1, 2, 3 inning because Max Kepler's in the middle of it changes the dynamic of the offense.
Yeah.
Like you're going to be able to go
It's gonna be
JT Realmuto, Max Kepler, and either Brandon Marsh or Johan Rojas in the 9 hole.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Like you're going to have Brandon Marsh hitting 9th on this team.
That's gonna be so fun, man.
Like think about this lineup. Ready? I'm going to lay this lineup for you in the hypothetical of Trey Turner leading off. Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, Alec Boehm, Nick Castellanos, Bryson Stott, JT Realmuto, Max Kepler, Brandon Marsh.
Ooh. Yeah, that's nasty.
That's a lineup for a bad team. That sounds pretty damn good to me.
If by bad you mean the slang term version of bad, in which bad is actually a good thing, then yes, it is bad.
Talking about Michael
It's
Jackson
nasty.
bad. Yeah,
But
I just made that
by no
reference
means
because I went and
is
saw
it.
the Michael Jackson musical today.
Yeah, but by no means is that a bad roster lineup at all. By no means.
You know what we're gonna do on this episode, Harrison? Because I just thought of it, and it's something that we should absolutely do because we do it every year. I think today is the perfect day to go through the Phillies promotional schedule.
Ooh, let's do it.
Our Phil's promotional schedule discussion is brought to you by our friends over at FOCO. We love FOCO. Harrison, I can't tell you how badly I am craving the warm summer air on my body as I am rocking my FOCO short halls down at Citizens Bank Park. The short halls are absolute beauties. I can't wait to have those bad boys on. Middle of the summer, going down to the yard,
Yes, sir.
soaking in the sun in my FOCO short halls. Get yours now. Gear up for Phil season now with our friends at FOCO. Use our link in the description. Shop everything officially licensed Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, Sixers. They have MLS, WWE, everything, all officially licensed. But get your short halls, get your overalls. Gear up for the Phil season the right way with our friends at FOCO. And we thank FOCO for sponsoring the podcast. All right, Harrison, here we go. Promotional schedule time. The first promo is opening day at home. Phil's obviously open the season on the road, but their first home game. All fans will receive a 2024 NL East Champions replica pennant.
Nice.
Looks just like the flag hanging out in center field. Then the next day, McDonald's opening night t-shirt. I go to that game as a tradition. I've been doing that since 2015. I will be there. Then we go to what is this? Oh, okay. Then we go to April 4th. It's Autism Awareness Night. Then we go to April 5th, Cavity Busters Kids Opening Day. Kids 14 and under get a Phillies knit hat.
Damn, only 14 and under.
Tell me about it.
Why?
Sunday, April 6th, my first season ticket game. All fans will receive a schedule magnet. Love that giveaway. It is so clutch. Monday, April 14th. It's our first Hatfield Phillies Franks BOGO night. 2 hot dogs for a price of 1.
Nice.
Then we have Jackie Robinson Day on April 15th. April 16th is Red Goes Greek night. April 17th, I am trying to get my parents to go to this game, Harrison. April 17th, 4:05 Eastern time. It's Senior Stroll the Bases game for fans 55 and over.
Oh, nice.
I need my parents to go stroll the bases.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Friday, April 18th is Scouts night. Then
Okay.
on Saturday, April
Girl
19th,
Scouts?
Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, yeah.
Yep.
Saturday, April 19th, the rare Saturday 1:05 p.m. start. Nick Castellanos wristbands to kids 14 and under.
Nice.
Then on April 20th, another one of my season ticket games. This pisses me off. It's the Fanatic's birthday. Everyone should be able to celebrate the Fanatic's birthday, but kids 14 and under will receive a Fanatic widget hat.
That should be everybody getting that.
Agreed. Tuesday, April 29th, our second BOGO night for the doggies. Italian family celebration, April 30th. Scouts Night 2 on May 1st. Teacher Appreciation Night on May 2nd. This one's going to grind your gears. Ready? May 3rd, Saturday, May 3rd. Aaron Nola replica jersey to kids 14 and under.
What?
This one's dope. This has become a tradition, and it's awesome that it's one of our season ticket games. Mother's Appreciation Game. Okay. Ladies 15 and over will receive a Phillies puffer vest.
Oh, yeah. That's
absolute heat. Monday, May 12th, our third BOGO hot dog night. May 14th is Citizens Weather Education Day. Here's the good one. May 16th, Friday, May 16th, Zach Wheeler Bobble Figurine Night to all fans.
Oh, thank God.
Then on Sunday, May 18th, kids 14 and under get a Fanatic children's book. On May 28th, it is a theme ticket required, but it's country music night. And with the theme ticket, you get a Cowboy Phillies hat. This one I love. Thursday, May 29th, all fans receive a Phillies retro cap. Absolutely very cool hat. May 30th, youth baseball and softball night. Sunday, June 1st, Phillies t-shirt to kids 14 and under.
What? Can we just give some giveaways to everybody, please?
Monday, June 9th is ALS Awareness Night. Tuesday, June 10th, Nate Smith post-game concert. Then on Saturday, June 14th, Kyle Schwarber card show bobblehead to kids 14 and under.
God damn it.
Father's Appreciation Day. Men 15 and over receive men's board shorts.
Yo.
Let's go, bro. June 30th, your first fireworks game. And July 1st, your second fireworks game. July 2nd is Kids Run the Bases Day.
Nice.
The Phillies will be home on July 4th this year for the first time in what feels like forever. Sunday, July 6th, Philadelphia Water Ice Fanatic Beach Towel to kids 14 and under. That should be to everybody. It's a fucking beach towel.
It's a towel.
July 18th, JT Real Muto bobble figurine to all fans.
Okay.
Phillies basketball jersey on July 19th.
That better be for everybody.
To kids 14 and under.
God damn it.
On July 21st, I Heart Phillies Night, presented by Temple Heart and Vascular Institute. July 22nd, it's getting hot at Citizens Bank Park. Nelly post-game concert.
Ooh, nice.
Friday, August 1st is Toyota Phillies Wall of Fame night. Sunday, August 3rd is Phillies Alumni Day. Monday, August 4th is going to be our guy Mark's favorite day. It's pickleball night. And I say that so facetiously because Mark hates pickleball. August 6th, another Kids Run the Bases Day. August 19th, theme night ticket required, but it's Harry Potter night.
Ooh, okay.
And everyone gets a hat with the Phillies logo with their corresponding house.
Hey.
Wednesday, August 20th, seniors stroll the bases. August 22nd, a Miller Lite floppy hat, aka bucket hat, to fans 21 and over.
Nice. I think I actually got that one last year.
August 24th, Trey Turner performance sunglasses to kids 14 and under.
Ugh.
August 28th is Star Wars night this year,
Okay.
which the first 4,000 fans to purchase the ticket through this event will receive a voucher for an exclusive Philly Star Wars Rogue Leader Trey Turner bobblehead.
Okay. I see the next one, and this is the one I need to go to.
Saturday, August 30th,
Oh, not that one.
the Bryce Harper Funko Pop
Ooh.
to kids 14 and under.
Oh.
Sunday, August 31st, a sustainable Phillies cap to all fans.
Nice.
Childhood Cancer Awareness Night is Saturday, September 13th. Giant Family Day is Sunday, September 14th. Jewish Community Celebration is Thursday, September 25th. And Fan Appreciation Day is Sunday, September 28th.
How about a Monday, September 8th, Margaritaville night with an exclusive Hawaiian shirt?
Whoa! I did not see that one. September
This one.
8th?
Yeah, I think I'm on the right one. This might be from last year.
Might be, because that date's not on this one, at least yet.
No, this looks like it's the right one. Yeah, this class of 2025 celebration. So,
Oh, let me go to theme nights. I was looking at the promotional schedule.
oh yeah, theme night. Theme night.
Yeah.
Monday, September 8th, Margaritaville night.
Interesting.
I need that shirt.
Yeah,
I need
that's a
that
fire shirt. That's a fire shirt. Yeah, I'm gonna need to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be at Harry Potter night with the sister because she's a Harry Potter fan.
Yeah.
Plus, those hats are sick. I'll be at Star Wars night, Margaritaville night now because of that shirt. The Pride hat looks sick.
That pickleball racket looks pretty sick too.
Facts. Sorry, Mark. But yeah, it's going to be quite the year at the bank, and I
Yes.
can't wait. My season tickies dropped in the app the other day.
Ooh.
I'm so
Hell
excited.
yeah.
I'm so excited. My first season ticket game is against the Dodgers. So I get Shohei, Mookie, and Freddie Freeman right off the rip so I can boo them.
Boo the hell out of them.
Boo. You guys are really good, but boo.
You guys are defending champions. Too bad that's coming. We're having another parade down Broad Street this year. Boo.
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 But yeah, Phils are doing the thing, and I'm excited for baseball, man. I'm excited for baseball.
One of the best parts about the Eagles winning the Super Bowl, apart from the fact that we won the Super Bowl, is
Can you run that back for me? What did the Eagles do?
They won the Super Bowl. I don't know if you heard about that.
That's right. Oh, one last thing on the Phillies before I forget. Your thoughts, because the Eagles won the Super Bowl, on the grace period of Eagles chance at Phillies games? Because I'm very anti Eagles chance at Phillies games unless it's during the Eagles season. So like September, I'm fine. Like the September games, you want to do an Eagles chant after, on a Sunday or a Monday game, fine. But during the season when the Eagles are not active, I'm very against it. But because they won the Super Bowl,
yeah,
I'm a
So
little more lenient right now.
what I'm going to say is go for all the Eagles chance you want during blowout games. Blowout games this season, either on the receiving end or on the giving end, you can do an Eagles chant. During opening week, you can absolutely knock off a few Eagles chants.
I would say I would refrain on opening day.
Refrain on opening day, but like games 2, 3, 4, by all means.
Yeah, I feel like the first home series kind of let that be the Phillies weekend.
Yeah. But
And then after that, go for it.
But there you've got to give a couple Eagles chance out because come on now. I don't know if
Yeah,
you heard, but we're Super Bowl champions.
I'm a little more lenient on it because normally I am like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's not Eagle season. Like, get out of my face. But because they won the Super Bowl, I'm setting the early like checkpoint on when we need to like check ourselves before we wreck ourselves at Memorial Day.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm cool with it. Like, let's gloat. Let's let it be known. You know what I mean?
And especially when we're playing division rivals
Mhm.
and the Texas Rangers.
Mhm.
Like there needs to be an Eagles chant when we play the Texas Rangers. Absolutely.
And the Astros.
And the Astros. But especially the Texas Rangers because they play in Dallas.
But yeah, I
And when
wanted
we
to
play
get your thought on that for sure because I know you're also kind of in that same boat as me.
Yeah. And there's definitely a grace period this year. It is allowed.
Yeah, I would say refrain opening weekend because that is like the Phillies weekend. Like that's their first time back home. Like
But
let's
say
get the good vibes going.
and if there are any Eagles at the game,
Correct. That
absolutely.
throws it out the door whenever. Like
Yeah.
that's the given. That's a known.
You see Saquon on the screen, you start chanting EAGLES.
Yes.
You go buck wild.
And then I'll say any game up until Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And then we reassess where we're at.
Yep. And then football season starts again, and you can start your Eagles chance again. But don't do it in the playoffs.
Correct.
Don't
we're not doing that. We're not doing it. And we're not doing it after wins. Like after like when we were walking the concourse after the Phillies just went belt to ass on the Mets. Don't walk around the concourse doing an hey. No. The Phillies just fucking won a game.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts.
If the Phillies had belt to ass on them, by all means, go buck wild screaming the E.
Yeah.
But if we win a game, leave it be. Leave it be.
So yeah, little Phil's chatter there.
So back.
Let's hit the ice.
Let's hit the ice.
I'll let you take
Flyers
the lead on this because I haven't been able to watch much Flyers just with how crazy my schedule has been. I did catch the belt to ass on the Pittsburgh Penguins, but before we get into the B2A treatment, our Flyer segment brought to you by our awesome merch partners at PHI Apparel Company. Guys, you want to stand out in the crowd when you're going to a Flyers game? Phillies, Eagles, Sixers. You might stand out because you're the only person there for a Sixers game. Union, whatever it may be, stand out in the crowd with PHI Apparel Company. You can also get official Underground Sports Philadelphia podcast merch from PHI Apparel Company. So look your best, stand out in the crowd, and go to phiapparel.co. It's also linked in the description, and get 10% off your next merch order when you use our code Underground at checkout. Again, code Underground at checkout at phiapparel.co, and you will get 10% off your next merch order from our awesome merch partners at PHI Apparel Company. Talk to me, Ice, Harrison.
All right, so Four Nations face off. It is officially over. It was a hell of a tournament. I had a hell of a time watching it. And the Flyers have found their scoring touch yet again. They have played 2 games since the return to NHL action. They have conceded 4 goals in those 2 games, 3 against the Oilers and 1 against the Pittsburgh Penguins. And in these 2 games, they have scored a whopping 12 goals. They are scoring at a ridiculous clip. Matvey Michkov is playing out of his mind again. He's getting a whole bunch of assists. He racked up 1 goal and, like, 5 assists, I wanna say, over the last few games. Um, Owen Tippett is scoring again. Bobby Brink is scoring again. Noah Cates scoring. The team looks good. Now for how long they can keep this up, that is yet to be known. But coming out of a long layoff like that and to get back on the ice and play the way they've been playing, it's a welcome sight. Definitely a welcome sight.
We love to see it.
Yeah.
I did want to get your take on this because it's driving me up an absolute fucking wall. I've never seen anything like it.
Okay.
I think it's so embarrassing that the Kachuk brothers are going on like this press tour after losing
Yeah.
the All-Star game.
That is, as the children would say, small dick energy.
Like
Like,
you
boy,
lost the All-Star game and you're going on
yeah.
a media tour like you just won a championship. Like they were just
No,
on new heights.
they had a great tournament. They were a whole bunch of fun. They were the spotlight. They were the stars. But you lost.
They're all so
Get back to your
shitty
team.
people.
Get back to your teams and focus on the rest of the NHL season. You got a Stanley Cup to defend in Florida, and the Ottawa Senators are big old booty cheeks. So,
Like they were on new heights. They were
yeah.
on Jimmy. Like it was either one of them was on Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
You're going on Jimmy Fallon for losing the All-Star game.
I never thought I'd see this in my life. This is insane.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
It's pathetic. Like you're going on a press tour like you just won the Stanley Cup, but you lost the theoretical All-Star game.
Yeah. It's pretty pathetic. And you know what's even more pathetic than that? Leaving Connor McDavid wide open in the slot in overtime with a wide open look at net.
You know what? I'll be honest. I was happy Canada won.
Yeah, I was happy for him too.
Because not only do they have a much more likable team.
Yeah. And
They're
there were
just
2 Flyers on that team.
There's 2
No
Flyers. So technically Philadelphia won. Like
all wins.
Team USA was just a bunch of unlikable dirtbags.
Yeah. And so I noticed something. Canada boos the Team USA national anthem and they lose, right? And so I'm working on the final game day, right? And a bunch of people in the bar decided to boo the Canadian national anthem. And in the back of my head, I'm thinking, "Oh, that's going to be some bad karma. That is not going to turn out the way you want it to turn out. That they lost when they booed our national anthem. Booing theirs is going to lead to a loss for the USA here." So, and I called it.
Like the Kachucks were fucking sucking the president's cock. Like,
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, apparently he like sent them like good luck text messages for the team, and like just fucking weirdo shit. You're getting phone calls from that dickhead before an all-star game.
Genuinely, it shouldn't have mattered that much, but the NHL, I gotta say, they did a great job with it.
Oh, for sure, for sure. It got people invested in like it gave like a nationalistic sense of like rivalry and everything.
Fuck you, my country's better than your country.
Like Gary Bettman has done a great job, and quite frankly, Gary Bettman's been like either the 1 or 1A commissioner over the last 10 years.
Which
in
is
all
so
of the major
weird.
four sports, which is wild to say.
Because he was 4 for the longest time. He was bottom of the pile dog shit doo-doo for the longest time, and now he's one of the better commissioners in sports. What the hell happened?
It's literally like him and Goodell.
Yeah, which is, again, wild. How is Roger Goodell 1A?
Crazy.
We're living in weird times, man. Weird time.
But yeah, very sad state of affairs that the Kachuk brothers are going on a press tour for losing the All-Star game.
Yeah, pathetic.
Like loser energy. Let's finish up here. The Philadelphia Union have their home opener this weekend against Cincinnati, who are typically one of, if not the largest thorn in the side of the Philadelphia Union as an organization. I brought this up on the last episode, Harrison. So going into Flyer season, typically we have optimistic October, which is like,
Yeah.
let's get optimistic about the Flyers. Let's see how things go, and we'll carry on from there.
Yep.
I'm in the same boat with the Union right now. I'm gonna be optimistic this first month of the season.
Yep.
See how things shake out. See how the boys play. New coach in tow. Still a lot of familiar faces on the squad, but a lot of new faces as well. Great result in the first game of the season against Orlando.
Yep.
I'm like cautiously optimistic about what they could do. And I think a big part of them being successful could stem from they've got arguably their second best kit of all time and the best kit they've had since the best kit, which is that neon electric blue with the lightning bolts on it.
Yeah.
This year's kit is probably second in command to that. Have you seen this year's kit?
It's gorgeous. I love it.
I'm a big fan. I think it's the second best in Union history.
Yeah, absolutely. And like,
How are you feeling about the Union?
I'm gonna have to see some more games. Last year was such a letdown compared to seasons prior that I don't want to get myself too high on them quite yet.
I am sad that Jim Curtin's gone.
I am too, but it was kind of a necessary change that needed to be made. And I just want to wait and see before I make any rash decisions on how I think they're going to do this year. I want a couple more games first.
Here's the month of March for the Union. They're home against Cincinnati. They're at New England.
Okay.
Home to Nashville.
Wait, who's the goalkeeper for Cincinnati? Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked because I think the goalie for Cincinnati is a former IU guy, which would be cool to go see him play against. Or maybe not. Did I get his team wrong? Oh no, he is on Cincinnati. Never mind. Roman Celentano. Dude's a dog. A dog.
So yeah, the Union home openers is Saturday night against Cincinnati. Then they're at New England, home to Nashville, home to St. Louis, at Inter Miami.
Okay. There are a couple winnable games.
To me, there's at least 3 wins in there.
Yeah. I could see them drawing a few of those as well, but they shouldn't lose any of those.
They should beat New England.
Yeah.
I think they should beat Nashville unless I'm misremembering Nashville being good.
They're fine.
And
that's actually a pretty good team.
They should beat St. Louis.
Well, the Nashville also has a former Hoosier, Jack Maher. That dude was a dog.
So Nashville finished worse than the Union last year by goal differential.
Okay.
And by record by 1 game.
Okay.
And St. Louis was not great.
They're still relatively fresh to MLS too.
So
that's expected.
I think the Union should win those 2 games for sure.
Yeah.
You should beat New England, who was dog water last year. They were worse than you. You should beat them.
Yep.
I think you probably lose to Miami because you're at Miami. It's Messi mania still.
Yeah.
And then you give it your best shot against Cincinnati. You got the home field advantage for the home opener, the crowd and everything. Potential win, potential draw, which I would take. But
and the sons of Ben are rowdy as all hell.
you go 3-1-1 in the month of March following
Yeah,
4-1-1 in the month of March. I'm feeling real good, and
we'll juice up, right?
I was talking to Mark about this. We might have to find a day. I'm gonna try to reach out to the union to see if we can like work in conjunction with them. We should have an underground / top bins night at the union
Oh yeah.
and do like tailgate podcast, go to game,
Oh, I would
and do
rock
all
with
that.
that.
I think that would be sick because I've never been to a union game.
Yeah.
I've only been to
I've never
Subaru
been
Park for
either.
the PLL.
I've never been either, so I definitely want to go.
And I'm like looking at some of the potential games and everything that would be kind of fun to do it for. And there's like a bunch that would be sick.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something that is like on my radar that I would love to do because I think it's possible to do as well.
Yeah.
I was looking maybe like July 12th, home against the Red Bulls, which would be a lot of fun. But definitely something we're thinking about for sure. But yeah, our union segment brought to you by our friends over at Bino. Guys, it's the next big tabletop game for your tailgates, your man caves, your she sheds, your parties, your events. It is paper football meets foosball in the next big flicking sensation around the globe. They have officially licensed MLS boards, accessories, merchandise. Use our link in the description, and when you go to checkout, use code BinoBennett62. That's code BinoBennett62, and you'll get 10% off your next order from our friends at Bino. Again, code BinoBennett62 for 10% off when you use our link in the description from our friends at Bino. That's all we got for you guys on this one. Long recording session for the boys. I just got back from New York and I don't know how I'm awake. So short, sweet, simple, and to the point for you. A lot of fun. Make sure you guys are following us on the socials at Underground PHI across the board. Subscribe to the pod, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts in audio form. Leave us a 5-star review. It goes a long way for helping this show continue to grow. Helps more people find Underground Sports Philadelphia and our entire catalog of podcasts. Subscribe to the Underground Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Underground Sports Philadelphia. Leave a like on the video, drop a comment in the comment section, and click that bell icon so you know whenever new videos go live. And let's get to 1,100 subscribers. Let's get to that next milestone. So keep on subscribing. And this show is proudly presented by the city of Vineland. And whether you're a company looking to expand, relocate, or you're a new business startup, selecting the right location is critical to your success. Vineland, New Jersey offers both an affordable business location and an excellent quality of life. The city's economic development department is a one-stop source for moving your project through the development and approval process, and their goal is to make this process as smooth as possible and to provide the fastest turnaround times in the region. If you're considering potential locations for your operation, contact the Vineland Economic Development Team at 856-794-4100. That's 856-794-4100. Vineland, New Jersey, where it's always growing season. A big thank you to Security 21 Security Systems and Paul J. Gillespie Incorporated for their continued support of this podcast. This has been episode number 720 of Underground Sports Philadelphia. I'm your boy KB. For Harrison, enjoy the weekend, whatever you have going on. A whole lot of Phil spring training, some fly guys, the Union home opener. Don't worry about the basketball team.
What basketball team? There is no basketball team.
And at the end of the day, just remember, still champs.
There is no Warren Bossing say.
Still champs, baby. shout out to you guys for always listening and being the loyal fans that you are. And I promise we're working on it. He's got a busy schedule. Delco Danny will be making an appearance soon. I promise. I'm working
He's
on
coming.
getting him in. I'm working on getting him in. Okay.
You know, he's got a busy day of, going to Wawa and throwing bricks through the local
He's
businesses.
trying to get a lease on a shore house right now. He's trying to go down the shore,
Yeah.
for the summertime. So Delco Danny will be making an appearance soon. He's a tough guy to get a hold of. But this has been episode number 720 of Underground Sports Philadelphia. For Harrison, I'm KB. We're getting the heck up out of here. We are signing off. Peace.